Okay, let's draw a rabbit or a bunny, however you want to call it, as simple as possible. And I always like to start, especially if I draw something that might take a while or I'm not super sure how it works out, to start with a pencil. You can take any pencil that you like. I like a not too soft pencil like HB or something. And like a rabbit or a bunny is basically pretty clear to see by its ears, because the ears, and let me just sketch that quickly here on the paper. The ears are pretty like big and but as well pointy at the very end, and it has like a round head. At least in my case, I would draw a round head like this, and then going down for the body here, and like trying to get the shape right, these kind of huge legs that the bunny can jump with. So I think we draw a bunny that we can see from the front. That's kind of the easiest way. The paws at the bottom. So you might already see it starts to somehow look like a bunny, hopefully to you too. We need to have like the legs in the middle, so it kind of stands on something. That's important too. So perhaps you take really in the center one straight line down here and one other line here, and then the small paws in the front too. Small paws here like this. Small feet, doesn't have to be that strong as the back, because they are not for jumping, they are more for stabilization. And of course later on you want to have like a few more details, and now that I see it, I might even prolong the ears a bit so that they're even more clear. I like to have cute eyes in the center, and then we have the nose, and of course some hair. So that will be, I guess, the sketch for our bunny. And let's continue with refining that, or seeing how we want to have that. I mean, you could, of course, you could draw different types of bunnies. You could make this line a bit sharper, this line a bit sharper too, so it gets a bit more dynamic here, gets a bit more dynamic on this side too. Then a bit more flat for the feet. I think that would be nice. Expanding them just slightly, making it clear that the front legs are thin just for stabilizing and sitting there. So this way I think it would work. That would work well. And the head, I mean, the head should be kind of roundish like this. I think we have a good bunny in the center here, right? So what I like to do as well then is to take a black for the outlines. And in this case, I'm using the Art and Graphic Twin from Zik. And it has a nice tip. And I mean, I often try to do like quick lines to be more dynamic, or you want to choose to draw like slow lines. That's up to you. I do kind of a middle thing here for the ear to really hit that curves, and as well do kind of a smaller curve here. The eyes in the center, the nose going down. We have these two lines here that indicate, look, this is an ear that has some dimension to it. We have those straight lines down for the upper part of the body. Then we want to have those pretty sharp down, like this. Long back feet here. Another long back feet here. And then just straight lines down here and here for the paws in the front. And then of course don't miss the hair. Nice and clean. If you want to get rid of like the pencil sketch now, that is easy to do with just an eraser. I like the dust sketch from Tombow because it doesn't leave so much grain or smudging or dirt on the paper. Here we go. Clean and simple as you are. And Don't worry if you've done something wrong or so. You can do it multiple times again and again. But what I would say we just take a white bunny or rabbit here in this case, and I like to use the Tombow ABT N75 to add some shadow to it. So it's very light shadow that get add, but it's kind of give it this appeal of having a more 3D feeling. If you put the shadows on the side, for me it's often everywhere on the right side of the object or underneath, to indicate it's kind of sitting on somewhere, and then giving it a bit of shadow here all the way adds a bit of nice dimension to it, I feel. I mean, and if you want to, of course, you could add a green for like the floor or something, or perhaps it's, let me see, it's kind of sitting on grass, I guess, right? So just a few lines here and there to add some green sitting in the green. And there you go. This is your rabbit or bunny or however you call that in your part of the world. Most importantly, have fun drawing and enjoy the process. See you in the next video.